Hello everybody and welcome back to the Snapthis channel. In today's video we're going to be teaching you everything that you need to know about Instagram stories. Hello everybody and welcome back. Now this is the Snapthis channel and we teach you how to make the most out of your social medias. My name is Carl Lightning and today we're going to be focusing on Instagram and mainly the story part so you can impress your friends and get more engagement with your profiles. Instagram stories are integrated into the Instagram camera on the Instagram app. And essentially what this is you can take a photo or a video using this camera and share it to your family, friends and followers in an instant, and this will last 24 hours on the application. However, you can upload from your camera roll as well, so if you've taken it on another camera, taken a screenshot from somewhere, you can still share this on your Instagram story. Now today's video is aimed at beginners and experienced users of Instagram, and just in case you are a beginner, to access the Instagram camera, all you've got to do is swipe to the left. You'll get the Instagram camera and you can take photos or videos which can be sent to your story. If you're interested in uploading something from your camera roll, literally get to the Instagram camera, swipe up and select the image that you require. Now Instagram stories also have a heap of tools that you can use built into the Instagram camera to make things more exciting. You've got the likes of boomerang, which will bounce a video back and forth a couple of seconds. You've got super zooms, which emphasize something on screen, and there are various super zooms to choose from. There is also different story types as well, where you can just type text or insert some music, which is actually part of the Instagram app, so you don't have to pre-record it and put it on. You literally choose a song, part of the segment, and it will pop it onto your story in high quality. Now the Instagram camera has a stabilizer integrated into the software, which means that you can have smooth panning shots without professional equipment like the DJI Osmo. This will give you a smooth shot, but the Instagram camera has this built in for those videos to be smooth and cinematic, so you can share those with your friends without having that awkwardly shaken video. Now once you have taken your photo or video or chosen to upload something from your camera roll, there is loads of additional content that you can stick on top of your story to make it a bit more immersive. Now at the top right of your content you'll see a little sticker icon, and if you tap onto this, this is the basic tools that you can use on the fly, and you can see there's a wide range of stuff and we're going to talk about each one and what they do. I'm going to categorize them into clickables, interactives and just stickers. Now the first three stickers I'd like to talk about is location, mention and hashtag, and these are used to link specific stuff on Instagram. Location will take a handful of photos or posts that have been taken in that proximity of an area. You've got the mentions, which not only if you mention someone in your story will they get a notification, but other people can go follow and view their profile straight away from that link. And then the hashtag, it just allows you to categorize something, so if you're talking about a specific topic, find a useful hashtag and anyone else who uses that hashtag can find your post or your story using those hashtags. These three stickers work on a one-click basis. You just tap onto the sticker and it will take you to the appropriate area. Now the next bunch of stickers I'm going to be talking about are all to do with engagement, so you can actually interact with your family, friends and followers on Instagram stories. And essentially there's different methods for different sorts of answers, and there is a load that they provide you with, so you're going to get a ton of information. And the first one I'd like to talk about is a slider. So essentially you could take a picture of something and say, how cool is this? And the more people slide to the right, obviously the cooler the object. And of course it doesn't always mean cool. You can have heart faces, little flames, smiley face. It is a slider. Take it with a pinch of salt though, because these are just opinions from your friends. It will show you a most common answer, which will get an average of all the answers together to sort of give you an idea. Now the next one I'd like to talk about is the poll sticker, and this will allow you to answer that burning question you might have in your head, and of course you can ask your followers on Instagram what it is. It works on a yes-no sort of basis, but you can change it from yes-no to blue or red if you're asking like a colour question, and essentially they tap and it will give you a percentage of the answers at the end. So if you had like a 75% to a 25%, you would know more people chose the other option with the 75%. Now, staying with the burning question theme, you can actually ask your fans and followers a question and they can respond to it using the text box. These stay private though, so if they do respond, it's all up to you if you share these back onto your story. There's a nice little menu you can use to respond to this to say, hey, that's what I like about your answer. But this is all private. You can send it out any question and they can respond in a text answer. My next sticker is more challenging your followers to see who knows you the best, and you can ask any question with this, but essentially it is a quiz, and what you can do is type a couple of answers down, select which one is correct, send it out to your story and see who responds. And you can tell who's got it right and who's got it wrong, because just like before there is a separate menu where you can see the correct answers and the wrong answers from your followers. Now those 4 were the most interactive ones that you can do with your followings. This next one is called Countdown, and this is going to be sharing a moment for yourselves. So if you were going to a specific event, if you were going on holiday, or a countdown to maybe Christmas or your birthday, you can stick this onto your stories. You can also stick it somewhere called highlights, but we'll talk about that later on in the video. And this basically will give you a live countdown, so if you were checking it at this moment, it would be a live time of how long it is to the destination time, not just a video of a clock going down. So it is live, it is the exact time that it would be to whatever it's counting down to. Moving on to the musical side of things, earlier on we talked about an effect that you can apply while recording a video, which will allow you to choose a song and record your video. If that's not what you've done, you can actually add this in what we call post, which is after you've taken the video, and you just click onto the music sticker, select the song you require, and you get up to 15 seconds worth of this song. At any point, beginning, end, in the middle, your favourite section, you can apply this to your Instagram story. Now there's different styles the music sticker comes in. You've obviously got the lyrics, which is one of the newer features, so it'll actually write the lyrics on the screen as the song is playing. You can have the album art, big or small, but essentially this is going to give you a little bit more audio if you've got a quiet or maybe just a photo on your story. Now the 2 newest stickers to come into the Instagram stories, the first one we're going to talk about is donation and the second one is chat. Now donation will allow you to link a charity to your story, so this is good if you're definitely working with this charity. You can keep that continuity of donating with your followers online. And of course everything is all for a good cause, so having a donation sticker on your story is always going to be good. Some people tend to do this on their birthday as well. Instead of getting gifts, they want to give a gift to somebody else inside a charity. The other one is the chat option, and this essentially allows you to choose a topic and people can request to join this chat. You accept them into this big group chat. You can decline people as well. Then it is a group chat with those specific people and you can talk about what you requested. Obviously group chats don't always have to stick by those rules, so be aware that it might go off on a tangent. So those are all the interactive stickers that you have on Instagram. The last ones I'd like to talk about is time and date, which are a display sticker. So if you're at a specific time zone and you want to share, hey look, it's 7 o'clock in the morning, you can share that. And there is also a date option as well to say, hey look, it's my birthday. You've got other ones as well like temperature. If you want to brag that you're in a hot country or a cold country, you can put the temperature on screen. This does go from the thermostat sent to your phone via the internet though, so you can't trick this, I'm afraid. And the last one is GIFs. If you want to put an animated GIF on screen to sort of emphasize what's going on, you can use that as well. All the rest of the stickers tend to just be stickers. They might say the word cool, fancy, and they are just used to make things a bit more graphical. By graphical, I meant visual. So those are all the stickers that you can have on your Instagram stories. And there's one more feature which is more to do with the camera side, which we talked about in the beginning, but it's going live to your friends and family. So essentially what that is when you go live, it broadcasts the video from your phone to them if they decide to watch. Now be careful with that, because if you do fall over, well, you fell over, mate. There is a comment section so they can interact with you while you are live and they can request to come on video. It is a 1v1, so you can't have like a group chat video going, but you can have an interaction with one friend and they can ask questions. But remember, anything that they say on the live stream will be broadcasted to all the devices. But that is the live feature. It is a good way of engaging, but obviously be careful what is said and done on a live stream. Now how this ties into the Instagram stories, of course, once you've been live, it does offer you to keep that live stream on your story for a short time, but don't expect it to stay forever. Now when posting to your Instagram story, it's very simple. You literally just press send at the bottom right and it will give you a choice of either sending it to your Instagram story or to something called close friends. Now close friends can be used, of course, if you're very popular and you want to post something personal to your actual friends to make sure that they don't see something that you don't want to share with the world. Now before you post to your Instagram story, you do have the option to post to an Instagram highlight, which kindly brings me to Instagram highlights. So what are Instagram highlights? Essentially, an Instagram highlight will allow you to keep this on your profile archived forever until you decide to remove it. And you can have as many Instagram highlights as you like, but I'm afraid you can only have 100 photos or videos inside one highlight. That is the maximum. But like I said, you can have as many highlights as you like. So you can have a part 1 and part 2 if you do go over that 100 mark. Now I have put a highlight counter on the side of this video because the amount of times I've said highlight is quite comedic. Now unlike the Instagram stories, the photos and videos inside a highlight do not expire. So after the 24 hours they will stay on your profile because they do not expire, which is good for the countdown feature and any of the interactive buttons, so you can keep them going for a longer duration. Now with Instagram highlights sitting on your profile, Instagram have allowed you to apply a cover photo to each highlight to make them more visually pleasing. Now I'm going to show you some styles that you can go for just for some inspiration. Now you of course can be creative, you can be consistent, you can be colourful, you can be simplistic, or you can be really creative and reverse the roles of the images and the text and make the profile uniquely tailored to yourself. Now, if you're interested in deleting a highlight, it is done simply by pushing and holding on it. You'll see a pop-up menu come up and you press delete highlight. All the stuff from that highlight will not be removed off the Instagram app though, it will be taken off your profile, and those photos and videos can be found in your archive just in case you want to add or make a new highlight. So that's all the essential tools you're going to need to know if you're going to start doing Instagram stories. If you don't know already, engagement with Instagram stories can lead to followers and likes, so traction on your stories will lead traction to your profile. So try and use Instagram stories as much as you can because it does help with the algorithm. Now, of course, if you are a creator or business, you can get analytical data from stories like views, clicks. Just swiping up on a story entry, you'll be able to gain that information. Anyway guys, thank you so much for tuning in to Snapthis today. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. We are trying to turn you into Snapchat and Instagram ninjas to try and make you the best at social media, and hopefully one day you'll become a social media influencer. It is a great career if you get into it. It is fun and games, a lot of hard work, but it's worth the time. If of course you're new around here, you can subscribe to the Snapthis channel. If you enjoyed today's video, then leave us a like. Let us know in the comment section below what sort of features you use on your Instagram stories, and maybe share some techniques that have gone well for you on your stories, because it's good to share around in the social media community. Now this week is Insomnia. I know this is going to go out of date quite quick, but if you're interested in following us around the festival, if you're not going yourself, you can check my Instagram story to see what's going on. I will leave the highlight on for a short period of time, but I don't know if it's going to become irrelevant really quick. But thank you very much for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next video.